Chaos. Blur.
Alright, how we doing everybody? This is Bobby Gaines, otherwise known as Chaos Blur, and welcome back to Carmageddon Rogue Shift. I can't remember if this is the second or third time I've streamed this game. I know I streamed it at least one other time to introduce it, but either way, I've actually played this game for a decent amount of time, both on and off stream, and looking forward to getting back into it here today on what is a pretty nice day out, nice relaxing Sunday of sorts, and 1 week until Easter, which, as I mentioned yesterday, and I did finally follow through on it today. I'd be posting the Easter poll for Easter 2026 next week as far as what game we're going to be streaming there. So that poll is now up. I see we have an early vote on it for Mario Galaxy 2. Of course, we got the Mario Galaxy movie coming out here in real life this coming week as well. And let's see, before we get into the game, before we get into Rogue Shift, I'm going to go ahead and see if there's any upgrades I haven't bought or anything that I might need. Or, oh, okay, we still got a whole page full of them. Although I only have 25 of these bits, as they call them, so... But you lose HP over time. Well, that's kind of a risk, isn't it? I mean, this whole game is kind of a risk. It's a racing roguelite. It's a pretty interesting game. We saw it before. Not the longest game. I actually almost beat it when I wasn't on stream. If you make it past, like, level 3, the final boss is basically there. But, well, we're not going to stall too much longer here. We're going to get right into things, and we got plenty to talk about, so we'll talk about that during the show. But right now, we're going to start things off with a death race at Crosstown Express, so... We'll see how that goes, and then we'll see how everybody's doing here. We got Toaster here early, which is not a surprise. He, of course, of the 102 now in a row stream streak. That streak's got to end at some point, but until it does, we're going to just enjoy it. On a personal note, the longest I've streamed, like the most days in a row, was like 33 or something. Hey, what's going on, Bex? Yes, this is the new Sonic Racing DLC. Sega will pretty much hire anybody to put these together, so welcome to the stream, Bex, and maybe you heard me a couple seconds ago or briefly in the time before that the Easter stream will be next week, but the Easter poll is already up on my Twitter channel right now, or Twitter page. People still call it Twitter. I still call it Twitter. X page, whatever you want to call it. That is at x.com/chaosblur, and of course we're voting on what excellent game. One of them actually is Sonic Racing. What excellent game I'll be streaming a week from today. And hopefully we'll all be spending some quality time with our families for Easter, but also a little quality time streaming never hurt anybody either. I've always enjoyed the Easter holiday and the Easter streams, and really any time I can stream. I do enjoy saying like Easter stream sounds like I'm saying Easter seals. I just thought of that, but I knew I was the first to vote. He told Baldur's Gate 3. I wasn't even on the list. I was wondering who voted for that. All right, well that narrows things down a little bit. Assume there's only one vote. I don't know. Sometimes the polls will show less votes than there actually are. Not that I have that many votes to begin with, but hopefully we'll have plenty of votes on Thursday for what should be a very fascinating and fun, as they always are, Retromania show. The first one since February, and again, I don't want to give too much away, but I think it's going to be one of the, I'd say, the most fun ones we've ever done. That seems a little braggy, right? I mean, how much fun could it really be? But no, I really think it's going to be pretty crazy, so I'm looking forward to it. I always look forward to Retro. This will be no exception, but stay tuned is all I can really say, because I think it's going to be a lot of fun, as they always are. And we got Bex here. She's a lot of fun, and glad to have her on the stream as always, and glad to have Toaster. And, you know, some things you can always count on. Oh, you're tuned. Oh, excellent news. Glad to hear it, Pluto Turtle. Hopefully you're doing well as well. Speaking English right now. Last time Pluto Turtle showed up to my stream, which was yesterday afternoon, I was speaking German. I watched the new Scrubs, which was good. Sadly, still not... Yeah, I'm wondering about that. Overall, though, I mean, I think the new Scrubs has been... Yes, Bobby Boobats is a good thing as well. But new season of Scrubs, I guess you can call it a season now. It's like 9 episodes. Has been a lot better than I thought. Not that I thought it'd be bad, but I was kind of concerned that it would look like a bunch of older people trying to do a show that they shouldn't be doing. Hey, I'm walking here. I still kind of have some of those concerns. I guess my main concern about the Scrubs reboot is like how long it can last with only... I mean, I say only. It's the most... All right, Bobby Bobbats. I'm so used to seeing that. I'm not used to seeing Bex type it, though. The one thing I'm concerned about, though, is how long they can sustain the show with only the 3 main characters. I mean, yes, they're the big 3 characters, but I think what I loved about the original Scrubs is just how often the other characters would show up. I know we've gotten a couple appearances from the Todd and, what's his name, Hooch, Crazy Dr. Hooch or whatever, Turner and Hooch, but, anyway, what am I doing here? +10, I'll do +10 missile, or weapon defense here. I mean, you know, I don't want to spoil anything for anyone who hasn't seen the new Scrubs that wants to, but, you know, they do still have the other characters in the show. They're not, like, super prevalent, but they are there. You do have references to some of the old alumni in the show, but mostly it is JD and Turk with Elliot there as well. But the new characters have done pretty decently. I mean, they've always tried to introduce new doctors, new interns in Scrubs, and, you know, it's usually not bad. I mean, it's the same team writing the comedy, so if you like the comedy of the old Scrubs, you'll likely like the comedy here. It's really... impressively unchanged, to be honest. They could have really gone a lot further with changing it, but it's mostly the Scrubs you remember with a new coat of paint on it, which is not as bad as it sounds. It's not like me talking about a second game that they've remade for the 20th time, which, yeah. But anyway, what's everybody up to? We got a few days until the Mario movie comes out. Actually, just a couple days, right? Mario Galaxy movie's getting right upon us. I wonder why they decided to release it on a Wednesday. I guess because it's April 1st, April Fool's Day or whatever. I think it was originally supposed to be that Friday. They moved it up a couple days. I mean, they'll probably they will get a great showing for the movie in general, but particularly Easter weekend, I foresee a lot of people seeing that with their kids, and maybe me, even though I'm not a kid. Nah, I probably wouldn't. I mean, I'm probably going to see it before Easter, so I wouldn't see it again on Easter, but I might. Hard to believe Sonic Movie 2 came out, like, 4 years ago. I was thinking about when I saw that movie. That was April of 2022, and I was very much looking forward to that movie. It did not disappoint, and it's now a 4-year-old movie, and now we're looking forward to Sonic Movie 4 in the spring of next year, so, you know, Mario movie, I assume there'll be a 3rd Mario movie, probably in a few years, who knows. Let's just wait for this one, right? But I feel like with Mario Galaxy, I mean, they're really going big with this. I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but I mean, some of the things they've revealed already, if they're just revealing that in, like, you know, promotional materials, what is there left to be revealed? There's got to be something, right? There's got to be something that we're all going to go, oh, crap, I didn't see that coming. Oh, God, I didn't see these suckers as badly coming either. I'll never watch any of them. Are we talking about Scrubs, or are we talking about the Mario movie or the Sonic movie? Or, well, you like Mario. I don't know how you feel about Sonic. From what little I've seen of you on my Sonic streams, is you don't like Sonic very much. But in terms of Mario, I know you like Mario somewhat. You've mentioned playing the games, Mario Wonder, some of the other games in the series. Mario Galaxy is considered like an all-time classic 3D platformer. Even I would go along with that as a Sonic fan. Hard to deny, Mario Galaxy was an incredible game, as was its follow-up, which is ironically also one of the Easter games that was not done on accident. So I knew this time of year would bring Mario Galaxy fans out. With the movie coming out, and, you know, yeah, I think it'll be a very good movie. I'm not going to, you know, make predictions yet. I think my only concern in terms of just a pure movie standpoint is, like, how are they going to fit all this in? You know, and I know it's like a kid's movie, you know, it doesn't have to be super elaborate, but, like, you know, they're adding, you know, in addition to the characters we know, they're adding, like, what, Yoshi, Rosalina, Bowser Jr. They're adding 3 major new characters, in my opinion. And, you know, in addition to that, you still have the returning characters from the last movie. It looks like Donkey Kong's going to be back. We have another character that I guess I won't spoil, even though they already spoiled it in all their promotional materials. So I don't know how big a part that's going to be. And I just kind of wonder, Mario wonder, like, if this is like, what, an hour, 40-minute movie? I don't know if they've actually said the length of the movie. Like, how much can they really cram in there? Quite a lot, I'd imagine, but... Like, I mean, the trailers make this look like it's like a 3-hour Mario Endgame type of movie. I mean, there's so much going on. Now, yeah, the pacing of the movie, even the first movie, was very, I'd say fast-paced, but it did seem like a lot of stuff was going on. So we'll see what's going on this time. And again, just a little surprise they jumped right to Galaxy. I would have thought Mario World would have been the second movie, with the way they teased Yoshi at the end of the first movie, and then have the Koopalings come in there, return in the Avengers. Well, I wasn't going to say anything, but alright. Again, I don't think anybody's here that cares about being spoiled or hasn't already figured it out, because Nintendo revealed it. And actually, before Nintendo revealed it, people were already saying they saw Star Fox in some of the trailers, and, you know, it's a space movie, so there's a chance he ends up in there somehow. But, I mean, this highly hints that he's going to have, like, a speaking role, right? Like, you don't make a movie poster of him without having him, like, talk, right? Like, he's not just going to show up as, like, a... Wouldn't that be, like, the opposite of, like, the hype, you know? Like, people thought maybe... People would have been happy if you didn't tease him. They would have been happy with him just appearing for, like, a quick cameo. Everybody would have lost their minds. Or, like, a post-credit scene. But now, you've shown him in all the posters, so now he almost has to be, like, I don't know, the third or fourth main character, right? Like, he can't just show up for 2 seconds and leave now. I mean, I wouldn't care. I'm going to see Mario, not Star Fox. But, I mean, you can't just, like, plop him in and then go, like, okay, that's it. Like, no, you have to use him now. Like, they made a poster for, like, all the main characters and then Star Fox. Like, yeah, I understand Mario, Bowser Jr., everyone else is going to be in the movie. I didn't think Star Fox was going to get more than a passing mention if he even got that. So, you can't make a poster of him and then go, oh, yeah, by the way, if you guys remember Star Fox, there he is in the background of 2 scenes. Like, I've completely... That's the thing, and that's, again, what I'm kind of worried about, is that, like, every other poster was very much leaning into the Mario Galaxy angle, as it should. But then that last poster, and I think they even did another one where it's, like, Fox's visor, and he's, like, looking right at the camera. I'm like, is this really the Mario Galaxy movie? Or is this, you know what, maybe it's not a coincidence coming out on April Fool's Day. Maybe there is no Mario Galaxy movie. Maybe the whole movie is actually... That would actually be a genius, like, marketing stunt. The whole movie was always a Star Fox movie, and they just, like, put those little 30-second teasers in about Mario just to throw us all off. But no, obviously there's a real Mario Galaxy movie, otherwise they just wasted a shit ton of money on the marketing. But it would be kind of funny if April Fool's Day we all think we're seeing this one movie, and then it just opens up and it starts like the Star Fox music, and it's literally an entire Star Fox movie with like a Mario cameo. Like, it's the opposite. But I mean, that probably isn't going to happen. Maybe we get something before the movie, like maybe there's like a little Star Fox short. That'd be kind of cool, like maybe like a 5-10 minute short. Because I feel like there's got to be more Fox than we realize here if they're even doing all this with the posters. Okay, that one was fake. I wasn't sure, but it looked really good, though. It looked like it was official from Nintendo. It had the same animation style. The only thing that looked kind of suspicious about it was the little lettering on his visor, but I don't really know Star Fox that well, so I thought maybe that's just something that's like a more obscure reference. Like him looking through the visor, it had like some weird symbols on it. I'm like, oh, it doesn't really look like Star Fox, but maybe it's like from a game. I didn't play every Star Fox game. I really don't know anything about Star Fox Adventures, which I know is like your favorite game in the series. And if anything, they would reference that game. That seems like more of a story-based game for a movie. They wouldn't reference like some random Star Fox game in the movie, would they? Maybe, I don't know. It's like, Mamma Mia, who's that? It's Star Fox. It really is just Star Fox. Let's see, let's upgrade the loadout. Oh, wow, look at this. Let's see. Of course, now people are wondering, like, if they revealed Star Fox, who's the other surprise? Like, what's going to be... Do we see Samus? Do we see, like, another space character? Do we see Ridley just out of nowhere? I don't know. 100% credits into HP with another boost kit. And we'll get that. I don't really get that one. We'll upgrade the weapon defense a little bit. And Mr. Game & Watch. I saw there was a fake meme on Instagram. I guess all memes are kind of fake to a degree. It said, like, Justin Bieber has been cast to play Mr. Game & Watch in the Mario movie. I'm like, alright, that, I mean, yes, I know who he is. It'd be funny to see Mr. Game & Watch talking. Like, what would his mouth animate, like 2 frames per second? Hey, what's up, Randy? You going to the last day of the mall, Randy? I know I'm going. Yeah, I don't know. I've had a lot of, like, dreams about the mall lately, which is not uncommon for me, but I guess it's more common now because of everything that's going on. I had a dream last night that, like, I went to the mall for the last day, and they reopened the Burger King. Like, they just put a Burger King in that little spot where it used to be, and it wasn't like a full Burger King. Like, it was actually believable for a dream. It wasn't like some crazy thing. It was like, oh, they're just serving Whoppers in the old Pizza Hut building for like one day. And I'm like, and I remember going to like you or somebody else who was there, Toaster, like, why the hell would they open the, like, you can already picture what my reaction to that would be. Like, why the hell would they open the Burger King again for one day? Like, but the last day is March 31st, which is a Tuesday. This is Tuesday. Literally 2 days from now. It's like, yeah, obviously I'm going to go. I don't really know what I'm expecting. It's kind of weird to say that I'm going to be at the last day of a mall. I've never seen them all close. I've seen plenty of stores close. I mean, obviously malls closed before, I'm sure. I'm just not at them. I'm hoping it is. I'm hoping it is packed. I know the original mall owners are long gone. Like, if there's anybody there, like, of note, it's going to be the EB people who bought it. I mean, I care less about them. Like, I really don't have anything against EB. I know it'd be like this easy thing for me to go like, oh, you guys bought our mall. Like, I really don't care. Like, I'm really not upset with them. They had an opportunity to buy a property. That property was probably going to go to rot if they didn't buy it. So I'm not really like, oh my god, I can't believe they did this. Like, no, I really don't. I'm not upset with them. I'm upset with the people before them who owned the mall for, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. I don't know when Namdar bought the mall, but whatever they did. And, I mean, even Simon the last couple of years didn't really care about it, but I'm not going to get mad at the people who bought it. I mean, yeah, it wasn't not who I wanted to buy it. I would have liked, like, another retail group to buy it and kind of, you know, turn it around, but there wasn't really a lot of market for this area to be like, oh, that's the mall I'm going to buy. Like, there are companies like that who want to buy challenges, you know? They want to buy something and turn it around into a profit, you know? Making a profit, imagine that. I mean, you guys know how long I've ranted against the old mall ownership and like, hey, you guys are losing money on purpose. But, yeah, no, you should be trying to make money. And, you know, for whatever, I don't really care about EB or General Dynamics, whatever the name of the company is. I'm not like, oh, God, I can't believe it, but they're trying to make money. So, yeah, they bought a building that they think can make the money, so good for them. I really don't care. Like, I'm not upset at them. They need another photo booth. They really do. Like, that was the most, if anything, that got me more mad than anybody buying the mall, was that the owners buying a photo booth. But it's like, okay, so you guys can open your wallets once in a while, but not to get a new store, to get a photo booth that probably, like, 2 people used. I don't think I ever saw anybody in there, and regrettably, I wanted to use it, but it was not there. Like, what was it, a week or 2 ago we went? Permanent plus, oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Let's see. Getting micro boost when, oh, I kind of like that. Ooh. We'll swap that out. I got, like, no money now to buy other things. Yeah, I really don't know what to expect the last day. I'm kind of hoping, and again, this is just me being oddly nostalgic, but I'm kind of hoping they might sell pieces, like, I don't know, I mentioned the food court chairs, or, like, any, like, little decorative piece. Like, if it's a reasonable price, I'd probably buy it. I mean, not going to buy the photo booth. Although if they were selling a photo booth, I guess that'd be kind of cool in its own way, but yeah, it is what it is. I find it funny that I finally moved closer to the mall. You know, it would have been a dream come true to, you know, live 10 minutes away or 5 minutes away from the Crystal Mall and be there every night or every Friday, but of course, we know how that worked out. Good news is I do live closer to the mall. The bad news is there won't be a mall pretty soon, so I guess that's life for you, you know? Like the old, like, Christmas stories about, like, oh, I bought my girlfriend this gift, but I sold, like, you know, the thing I had, you know, this expensive thing I had to give it up, and then my girlfriend got me a great gift, but I sold the thing, you know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we all did. I'm actually, strongly considering taking all the mall videos I've made and kind of, like, making some big compilation, like, not of all of it, I think that'd be, like, probably 2 hours, but, like, I made a lot of videos there. I made the 6 mall adventures videos, and then I did, like, a bunch of mall misadventures videos, which are, you know, I don't know how many, but still, it's all part of, like, history. Like, I don't want to, like, I don't know, I'd have to figure out what I would do. A lot of that footage is, like, really old and kind of, like, grainy. Well, not grainy, but, I mean, it's on YouTube. I've actually been watching them lately. And, you know, like, I mean, it's sad in one way, but, I mean, the building's kind of been gone for a while. It's just not literally been gone, you know what I mean? Like, we're all kind of waking up like, oh, I can't believe it's leaving. It's like, it kind of left a while ago, and we all just kind of, like, took it for granted, and myself included. You know, this thing would just always be there. It may never be what it was, but we can at least go there and go, oh, remember this, remember that. It's like, now we can't even do that. But it's like, all right. Again, it's sad, but honestly, see, the thing that sucks is, like, I want to say, like, oh, maybe we get a new mall someday, like, in another area, but, like, even if we do, that's probably 10 or 20 years off. Like, that's not an exaggeration. It takes a long time to get a mall approved. I think the mall that eventually opened in, I think it was Norwalk, which is also in this state. That mall took, like, I keep forgetting I have to beat him in a race. I'm thinking I have to, like, beat him in battle. No, I just have to actually outrace him. Yeah, it took the Norwalk Mall something like 10, 15 years to get approval, and then it was built in, like, 2019, 2020, which, of course, you know, again, with COVID, that's sort of a concern. I mean, hopefully there's not another COVID outbreak, but, you know, it's kind of a concern now to build new malls. Like, they're not really building new malls anymore. Like, the ones that are there, but if anything, they're trying to get rid of them. They're not trying to build new ones. So, I'm like, part of me is like, do they make a successor? Do they build? It would be kind of cool. I mean, they probably couldn't call it the Crystal Mall. That name's probably been taken forever. They could probably just not gonna use it again. But what if they called it, like, the Diamond Mall? You know, like the Diamond Mall, the Platinum Mall. I don't know. Something that would honor that legacy. Build it, like, maybe, I don't know, like, I'm not going to pretend I know where land is. Maybe a couple streets over from where it was, or maybe another city, but it's not going to happen. It's just a nice thought. Like, I feel like somebody could do it. I'm not saying I could do it, but, you know, the Diamond Mall. I kind of like that name. You know, it would be like a successor. Maybe it wouldn't be as big, which not that mall was that big either, but I don't know. I'd like to see it. It's not going to happen, but I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it because I'd like to see somebody with actually some passion and vision build a freaking mall. You know what I mean? Like, the mall owners were so abusive to that place for years. It would just be nice to see, even if it's a smaller thing and it doesn't have the same power to it, even if it did anything, you know? It's like when Toys R Us went out of business, but they really didn't, because they came back as, like, a little thing. It's like, I'm happy just to see Toys R Us as a little side thing in a Macy's at some random mall now. Like, yeah, it's not the same, but it's like, you know what, damn it, they pulled through. They did something. Like, it wasn't what we wanted, but it was something. And maybe someday another Toys R Us store opens. You know, that's what we need. We need hope. I mean, yes, we would like to see the thing happen, but sometimes you just need hope. And that's what the Crystal Mall represented for the last, I'd say, 5 to 10 years or so. It's been weird. It's been like this kind of, like, secret hope that, like, you know what, maybe if the things break the right way, they could get there. They could get back to where they were. It's like, you kind of knew it wasn't going to happen, but you still crossed your fingers, you know? And now it's like, okay, it's gone. You can't do that now. Did I win this? No, it's still not over yet. So it's more the fact that the hope is gone that kind of sucks. And the building to me was already, what's the word, like a fait accompli, like it was already done. I spent a lot of time at the mall. I got the video from, I do enjoy that video. 2009. It's funny to see not just that, but the other things that were going on in my life at that time and in your life, and you know how much different things were. You know what our priorities were at that time. And I mean, not that we're all that mature now, but President call it. Yeah, I do and I don't. I mean, I think my depression for the mall kind of ended around 2023 or something. Like, I think I kind of got over the fact that this probably isn't going to come back, and now it's just become more official. But you just have to remember that, you know, those memories don't die. Like, you know, just because the building went away doesn't mean you're not allowed to think about them anymore, you know? But, you know, it's kind of an obvious thing to say. Oh, wow, I don't even have any. All right, anyway. Oh, I could have bought a gold ticket. Hold on, can I still do it? I really can. That is good to know. You really did. You used to work there. My friend Stan used to work there. Yeah, I knew a few people that worked at places in the mall. I mean, the mall was, I mean, it was a lot. I forget sometimes just how often I was there, not just to hang out, but just like random times I would be there. All these things I did. Are these like the same event, but just like two different rules? These look like the same event. They really are. Alright. Let's go here. But yeah, I mean, the mall, though, was already dead. That's the thing. Like, this would come as a surprise if it was like 2014 and the mall was still doing decently and they decided to just knock it all down. That's when it would be... I mean, I would do that. But anyway, I don't know if I do it today. I've already kind of done it a bunch. That's, again, kind of the problem is, like, you walk around it and you're kind of trying to recreate these memories. It's like, it doesn't really work like that. Like, that was kind of... You know, I talk about Blockbuster and how it's kind of a funny movie, but there was a part of Blockbuster that was kind of about that, what you're talking about. It was kind of about, like, recreating memories and, like, you know, I'd have those long scenes where I would, like, remember movies. It's like, that's great, but you can't really recreate them. And that was kind of the sad moral of those movies was like, yeah, the memories are always there, but you also can't just go back to the place and assume it's going to be the same. That's why I'd have those scenes where I'd walk around like Harkness with the movie hero or whatever, kind of to represent, like, this me longing for this old time. Like, yeah, you can go to the mall as much as you want, well, until Tuesday, but it's not going to be the mall that you remember. Like, it just isn't. It is a weird thing, but I unfortunately get it from, you know, I've gone through it. We've all gone through loss. I mean, big loss, small loss. We've all had losses in our lives. You know, I don't know where I'd rank this. I obviously wouldn't put it higher than, like, losing a person, but I mean, yeah, it is a pretty big loss, but it's just... It is what it is, and it's kind of been going that way for a number of years. I'm just surprised that it took this long, and I'm surprised at where it's going. Like, I'm surprised that it went to EB. I mean, I guess it shouldn't be. It's like one of the bigger companies in our state, but I don't know what a better ending would have been. I mean, the best ending would have been it going back to how it was, but that wasn't going to happen. I kind of realized that once they started taking restaurants out and not putting anything in. Places used to close. When I was a kid, I remember places used to close, like, a lot in the Crystal Ball. But you know why you don't remember it? Because people would put new stores there. They'd be closed for, like, maybe a month. There'd be a store that you really like going to. It's like, oh, no, it closed. And then, like, the next week, they'd put something else there. Maybe not the next week, but you know what I'm saying. Like, there was never really a concern that the malls is going to stop. It wasn't until, like, maybe 2016, 17, they stopped replacing things. It was like a store would go out of business, it would just stay there. Like, KB Toys went out, which was a great store, became Zoomies for a while, then Zoomies went out, and they didn't really put anything in there. Like, that was, you know, there were a few red flags like that, where it was like, okay, they're not putting anything in there. Forget about even, like, a little mom-and-pop store or something, like, nothing. It's like, I mean, yeah, that's their option. Maybe it's just, I don't know. I can't remember the last store, and I'm going to have to remember now because it's over. What was the last new store to enter the mall? Was it this and, it might have been this and that. Like, in, what, 2024, 2023? Like, when was the last time that a tenant left the mall and a new place went in? Plenty of tenants left the mall in the last few years, even before this. JCPenney's left, never got replaced by anything. There were all these rumors about this company or that company taking the spot over, and I'm like, I'll believe it when I see it, and we never saw it. That's the problem, because I just became so cynical, where there used to be a time I'd be almost excited that, you know, there was something to be there. You know, like, oh, that place is gone, but now we can see what comes in next. It's like, no, nothing's coming in. I knew it. I knew it as soon as the food carts started going down. I'm like, they're not going to get new restaurants. They're not going to get, like, Wendy's or something. They're not going to get anything. And they didn't. I want it to be wrong. I really want it to be wrong, but I'm like, they're not going to do anything. The fact that they got the photo booth, I joke about it, but that really did surprise me. I don't care about a photo booth, but it's like, you guys actually put some effort into this thing for, like, a day. I don't know why, but you did it for that. I don't know, as a way to, like, fool us? I have no idea. Why would they put the photo booth in? Like, who did that benefit? They probably made no money on it. I mean, they got rid of it first chance they got, but it's just like, if you, I don't know, it's whatever. It's infuriating. I've said my rant about it, so that is what it is. I remember when they had Borders and the bow still. Oh, yeah. No, the mall was always great on Fridays and Saturdays. I remember Borders. Before that, it was Walden Books. Then Borders actually went across the street, and then that closed and became Books A Million. It's funny. There's always been like a bookstore within distance of the mall, but the mall also had at one time like 4 or 5 like thriving or at least decent anchor stores. I mean, Sears in general was just going out of business everywhere, so I don't really blame them all on that. But Sears used to be a pretty busy store. Obviously, JCPenney's was probably the biggest one, like the most popular one. And then you had, what else was there? I don't know, there was just a lot of stuff there. I mean, you guys remember it. Let's see. Top speed reduces acceleration, permanent +1 damage. I can still remember Secret Chair Room, which was not really called Secret Chair Room. It was just a room in the back of Tweeters, etc., where I would just relax for a while. Adventures too much hate. I'm almost done with it. It's a decent game. Yeah, I feel like Star Fox Adventures is like kind of like a. I'm trying to think of a Sonic game. It's like that, where it's like people just kind of hate it because it looks kind of dumb, but it's actually probably not that bad. But I don't really know. I think it was just at the time, and maybe even now, people are like, "Oh, that doesn't look like a Star Fox game. Like, why am I playing that?" And it's like, well, nah, I got nothing here. Let's go to the terminals, shall we? I think everybody, again, I think it was just a popular opinion. Unfortunately, like, I think I like Metroid Other M that way. Metroid Other M is just a bad game. It's not that it's, like, different. It's just not a fun game. I don't care about the story. The story's actually pretty good, but it's everything in between the story. Yeah, no, I barely play the Star Fox games, so yeah, I don't see myself playing the adventure one. I like that they try to do a more open thing with it, though. I'm not against Nintendo or any company just going in a different direction with their game. Like, if they want to make Star Fox more of a story character, then go ahead. Like, Star Fox, what was the game on GameCube after that? Star Fox Assault? Like, I thought that was actually a pretty good game. It had a little story and some shorter exploration sections. I'd be more in favor of that for Star Fox, even though the exploration sections weren't great, like the land mastery sections, but again, at this point, I'll take anything. Like, rumors of a new Star Fox might not be that outrageous, since they did bring back Donkey Kong last year, and Donkey Kong was asleep for a while. They hadn't made a new Donkey Kong in a while. I like Star Fox Assault. I mean, again, it kind of just feels like a newer 64, but obviously different levels, but There was also, on DS they had one. I think it was Star Fox Command. I mean, Star Fox had a little comeback in the early 2000s, and then that was kind of it. I mean, you had Star Fox Zero in, 2013 on Wii U, or 2014, which was supposed to be a new, like a remake or reimagining of Star Fox 64. I sort of saw that, but honestly, the game was so, like, all over the place, I never really thought of it as, like, oh, that's like Star Fox 64. Like, yeah, I can see it, but also not really. And yes, we all know 64 is the best one, but, you know, they also need to kind of get away from that. They're kind of like Sega in that regard. It's like, Ocarina of Time is like the Zelda game they love, and then Star Fox 64 is a Star Fox game, and they're just kind of like, that's it. Now, granted, they still make new Zelda games, but I don't know. It is what it is. Kind of funny we're getting all nostalgic here as we get ready for the new Retromania on Thursday. Because obviously, that's a show that's all about nostalgia, and I look forward to bringing that back. It really kind of is, yeah. Like, I feel like they kind of lean on that too much as a reason to not make a new Star Fox game. They're like, look, guys, we already made the perfect one back in, like, 96 or whatever. I mean, it is a very good game, but that's the thing. It's like, normally I'd want to be like, come on, guys, get over it. But I'm like, yeah, it is a pretty good game, though. Like, it actually, that's the one game that I kind of believe the hype. Usually I'm like, okay, it's not that good, get over it. I'm like, no, that one is pretty good. As far as Star Fox goes, I mean, I do feel like they could do different things, but it does feel like they kind of hit their stride with that one. It was only like the third Star Fox game if you count Star Fox 2 on Super Nintendo, which I kind of don't, but I guess technically it was a thing. I actually didn't like the first Star Fox on Super Nintendo. Yeah, it was revolutionary for its time and all that, but revolutionary for its time usually means like it was shooting over its head and it really shouldn't have been made. It's like saying Super Mario Kart was revolutionary. It's like, yeah, it was, but do you want to play Super Mario Kart today? I don't. Has it been 2? I know it was at least 1. It had the remake on 3DS, and then it was like re-released on, you know, Virtual Console. I don't know if it was remade though. Oh, well, I guess. Oh, you talking about what is it, Star Fox Zero? Because I barely count that, but I guess that is technically a reimagining. It was almost a new game. I mean, it was a new game on Wii U at the time. It's funny how that's the one Wii U game they didn't re-release. They never re-released Star Fox Zero again. Every other Wii U game got the Switch. Every single other Nintendo first-party game. You know, Mario Kart. They even went back and did New Super Mario Bros. Wii U like 5 years later. Like, they could not go a second without regurgitating a Mario game on Switch. But Star Fox Zero, they're like, nope, we're not touching that. Did Yoshi's Woolly World get ported? I feel like every single Nintendo game got ported to Switch. Just about. Except for Star Fox. Which, again, I just find hysterical. Not because I think Star Fox Zero is this masterpiece, but it still would have been nice to see it. They want everyone to play all these games on Switch now. It's like, all right, then play it. Or port it or whatever. I'm actually going to take this. This is an elite challenge. I'm low on health, but my other option would have been to buy weapons, which isn't going to really do me much good. I actually kind of like the weapon I have now. It's not the weapon that's causing me to lose. It's just I'm not that good at the game right now, and we're in the middle of level 2, which is when the difficulty starts to ramp up. Wow, seriously? Okay. Alright, well, that's right, I had the gold ticket. It's like literally one hit and I wrecked myself. That's hilarious. Maybe not haha funny, but it's kind of funny, right? I didn't respawn with like full health either. That's good to know. So yeah, I gotta get first place finish to even qualify here, right? I believe that's the deal. I kind of knew going in this might be my last race of this run. Like, I'm not gonna probably make it out of this one alive. But if I do, look out. Okay. Hey, yo! The laser gun. Brought the laser gun. Brought the laser gun to the knife fight. Ooh, nice shot on them. I need something to help me out here. Watch out. I was just say we drove right into that, but I kind of needed to just to stay in even striking distance here. Oh, jeez. Okay, for some reason I thought that was going to, like, knock me off the road more, like, I don't know what I was going to say there. But anyway, we're back. He's all good here. Oh, shit. Do a barrel roll. Oh, shit, that guy did a barrel roll right off the freaking ramp. That's kind of cool. That's pretty cool there. Pretty cool, I must admit. ready. Don't mind if I do. Use the boost real quick here. Go. Got a bunch of smelly ass bats swarming my car right now. See what that's all about right now. Yeah, I kind of need to get like more movement going here. Oh shit! See, I got opponents right on my back. Oh boy. That was not what I wanted, obviously. Okay, if I can clip some of these zombies or whatever. Oh, jeez. Got it. Wow. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, okay, I missed two messages there. Both the same message, though. Star Fox Scoopa Loop. I'm not even sure what that means, but it's not a barrel roll, so I don't care as much. Alright, whew. Actually went up in health. I didn't have that much health, but I also respawned. So I used my golden ticket. I really did. Alright, the only option I have is a race. It's hit them all, ironically enough. This mall looks about as abandoned as the one we already know. More right now. 3, 2, 1, go. Ouch. 7th place. Heyo, heyo, cheese. How's it going? Oh, it's going. What's up, Rem? Thank you for joining us here today. We are gathered here today to enjoy this game of Carmageddon roguelike as we talk about all things related to the Mario movie, Crystal Ball, and more as we head into April here. Also, don't forget to vote on my Twitter poll if you haven't already for the Easter stream, which will be taking place a week from today, with Easter Sunday coming up next week. It is a good time of the year. You don't need to keep things all downtrodden because it is a good time of the year right now. One of my favorite times of the year, actually. Early springtime. Baseball season's back. The Red Sox have started 1-1 so far against the Cincinnati Reds in Cincinnati. They're on Cincinnati, you could say. And yeah, we're just kind of killing some time right now. Killing some time and killing some zombies and enemies here as we play some Carmageddon roguelite. Not to be taken lightly. There you go. Not how you say that word, so that was completely wrong. Anyways, we need some boost here. Oh man, I'm all too familiar with this kind of parking garage where it just twists up and up and up and up. Probably Place Mall actually has one somewhat similar to this. And it is very annoying, as you can see here. Oh, watch out. Whoa! Oh, jeez. All right, that's not what I wanted. All right, we're not in a good spot now, but we still got some time to turn the round. Let's see if we can do exactly that right now. Whew, ouch. I gotta watch the damage too because I do not have the luxury of a respawn right now or anything really. Nothing else in the tank here. I had a dream I was working at Abandoned Home Depot. I've had weird dreams like that where I work at places that I either didn't work at or did, and it's like a combination of things. Like I'll be like DJing a wedding at an abandoned Staples, or doing AV work outside. Like it'll just be like a weird combination. It's funny how your mind organizes your memories and things and kind of puts different spins on them. I'm sure there's some significance to it in a psychological manner, but I'm not all about that. Not my pay grade to figure out what all that stuff means. I could have used some of those hair pickups, but that's alright. Multiple ways to go on these tracks, which is always kind of cool. Here we go. Wanted to get some of those repair pickups. Ouch! I did get them, but then I ended up losing it, so that's not as good. A lot of stuff to do with this game. Your eyes everywhere. It's a fun game now, very fun. Good difficulty. Like I never feel like it's unfair in terms of difficulty. It's not like a super easy game, but it's not super difficult. The final boss is tough, but I also only played it once, so I lost to it. Spoilers, but yeah, There is a final boss in this game. It's actually not super hard to get to. It's just a matter of surviving all the stuff that goes on. Although right now I'm actually in 4th place, so this might not be good. Yeah, everybody's kind of cooking away at me here too. Okay, that got us back in the 3rd, but gotta watch out here. A lot of carnage going on here. A lot of it. Oof. Going up the parking garage here to take this guy out. Yeah, they're technically in my crosshairs right now, but the enemies definitely get more stubborn as you go, which you'd expect. This is what, like level 2 out of 3 or whatever. Oh, jeez, I did not like the way I landed that. And now we are in some trouble here as we head toward the end of the race. There we go. Kind of need something to help you out at this point, right? Somehow I'm in 1st place again. I don't know how that happened. Oof. Oh boy. Everybody kind of jumping down my throats here. My God, there's a lot going on here. Somehow I not only finished it, but I finished in 1st place. It looked like, you know, a couple tense moments there toward the end, but hey, it's all about how you finish. Whew, all right, that was fun, huh? A fun little moment there. It was an all right moment that we had there that I enjoyed. All right, next we got fair and square death race. See how that goes right now. Nothing says fair and square, more like a death race, you know? See how that goes momentarily. There you go. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, that thing. That emote shows up a lot in our streams, in my streams with you commenting. That and the one of the flashing kind of rainbow holographic looking guy. Looks like he's like running a marathon. Like that comes up a lot. I mean, you guys already know. If you've been on these streams before, whether as a commenter or just a view on me, you've seen some of these emotes flash across the screen before. I don't know what a lot of them mean. If anything, I lose more often because of wrecking than I lose more from that than actually like losing the race. Not that that can't also happen. Right now, my placement in this race is not exactly secure. That is one thing I can count on. Security I always have is the insecurity. Get out of my way, Auto Scum Nora. I know that is a weird name, but that is what that thing is called. Here we go. Right now. Okay. What, lap 2? Oh, Mega Man, I think maybe I didn't, maybe I told you on Messenger. I told somebody. I got the DLC. It's pretty good. The new Mega Man course is actually really good. They even introduced an item that's only usable in that course. It's like a Mega Man themed item. Alright, I guess that just happened. Which I think is kind of interesting. You don't usually see that in a kart racer where an item only appears on like the course that it's in. It'd be kind of a cool idea for future Mario Karts if they had like a Bowser item that you can only use in the Bowser track or something like that. Music's obviously really good because it comes from Mega Man 2, I believe. But hey, we might see that DLC on Sunday, depending on what wins in the Easter Bowl. Next Sunday, rather, for Easter. You guys might have heard of the significant Sunday holiday, really the only holiday that's known for being on a Sunday, and that is, of course, Easter. I mean, Christmas could fall on a Sunday. That would just be random. Thanksgiving, of course, the biggest Thursday holiday around there, because it's not the only one. Holy crap, the streets be crowded right now. Wow, that thing's cruising on the scene there. Chevy cruising. Hey, y'all, oh shoot. I need a power up. I need a repair. In the next 5 seconds. 4 seconds. I'm dead. That's it. Game over. That's one run. That's about how long a run takes, I find. Even, like, a lot can happen in this game. I think it's only like an hour to change to beat the game, so I made it pretty far there. I got 240 of those beat coins. Can't beat that, right? Alright, that was a fun little run. I'm going to go ahead and get right back into it momentarily here. Hopefully everyone's having a good Sunday. Sunday, March 29th. We get ready for the final days of the month, final days of the Crystal Mall, and the final days before Retromania 83 on Thursday. Well, we got a car we could buy. The Warhog Crusader. Increased vehicle, close range. I'm actually going to just go ahead and buy this because I'm never going to feel like buying it again. What else do we have that we can buy? Reduces all cooldowns when low on HP. We can do that. Sure. And now I don't have enough to buy anything else, but that's alright because we got a new car out of the deal. Alright, why don't we try that new car? Where is it? The Warhog. I keep saying Warthog. It's Warhog without the T. Because we're at war. And this is the hospital. Fair Square, I think this is the event we literally died on. I don't know how they name some of these events, because as we saw before, sometimes multiple tracks will have, like... Or, let me repeat that, because I'm not talking clearly or at a good speed. Sometimes they'll use the same track twice, and they'll call it something else for the race. Like, it'll be Fair and Square, and then it'll be like, you know, Needleheimer. I don't know why that was my name. But, yeah. Anyway, let's get back to it right here. Oh, wow. Okay, this thing's got some power to it. Shouldn't be surprised. It's a big vehicle, probably not very fast, but might not need to be with all this power going on. What is its default weapon, though? Ooh, okay. Did not really help me figure that out. Okay, why can't I fire the weapon? Whoa! Okay, I can do that. Not really what I wanted to do, but I can do it. Okay, so far not loving this one. Not loving the car, rather. I don't even know what the weapon is. It locks onto something, and then I can't fire it. Dude, how long does that weapon have to, like, rev up or whatever? Like, I get it's supposed to, like, lock onto something, but then lock onto it, you know? Don't just, like, sit there. Okay, if I can, the first thing I'm going to do is try to, like, replace this weapon. I'm hitting the weapon button. It's not even, like, acknowledging it. Oh my god, alright, that's what you have to do. That is a long-ass time to target something. Yes, it's a cool weapon. I believe it's a railgun. But, yeah, at that point, it's like, I'll just take the weapon. I'll take the car out myself. I'll be like Thanos and just do it myself. Because that's how long it'll take. By the time I get up there, you mean to tell me I've got to charge this weapon for like 30 seconds and maybe get one shot out of it? Essentially, that's what I'm hearing. Not even what I'm hearing, it's what I'm seeing. With how slow this car goes, it's not really going to happen a lot. Okay. It's like an auto fire? I don't even know. I'm still in 4th place here. I could still lose in the first race, which would be very embarrassing, even with a new vehicle. Jeez, this thing controls like it looks, which is not very good. Although somehow I'm back in 1st place. The game really does not want you to lose in the first race. It's very insistent that you will not lose in the first race. Dude, this weapon is terrible, though. It'd be one thing if I picked up this weapon somewhere and just decided to use it. Like, that would be on me, but that's just what the game starts you with. Like, it just starts you with that weapon. Like, whether you want it or not, you're getting that weapon. Somebody's watching Nick Lockbar, that's all I know. So, I feel like this is going to be a car I'm just going to be battling with the whole time. Like, you know, let's make this thing drivable, but drivable's not always good. Alright, what do we got here? Plus 20 weapons damage, which doesn't matter because, yeah, anything involving weapons really is not going to matter much. So let's just take that, I guess. Like, I don't know. We got the Storm Drain, and we got still the Construction Yard. Sometimes I just decide based on the location of the event. And let's face it, I'm not that invested in this new car. I mean, I know I bought it, so, again, only myself to blame. I don't know how many cars are in this game, but I have gotten quite a few now. Wreck 3 enemies. That should be actually pretty easy with this car. One thing this car is good at, it's wrecking enemies. Not with your weapon, because that will take like an hour, but... Yeah, and if you have something locked on your sights and anything distracts you at all, you basically can't do it. Like, you have to have, like, a clear sight of your enemy for, like... I don't know, how long is this? This thing is awful. Dude, how long, though? Oh, okay, hold on. Alright, it's a press. You have to press and hold. It's still annoying, though. At least I get it, though. Oh my god, what is happening here? What in the world is happening? We don't know. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Watch out. Yeah, just gonna drive right into that. At least the armor on this car is good. I would hope so. Look how big it is. The armor is pretty sustainable here. I just drove through that explosive barrel like nothing. Okay, that was actually kind of cool. I still don't love the weapon, though. I'd probably change it out. It could be helpful in the final boss, but first we have to get to the final boss. Got a few more races to win before we get to that point. Okay, I see it now. I can see the appeal of this weapon. I personally don't like it. I'll take something like the missile launcher or the shotgun that are a little less accurate, but then you at least get to shoot it more than once a match. Okay, that was fun. Still don't like it, but on the final boss, fine, because the final boss is all about doing damage. It's not necessarily about looking flashy or anything like that. Which, again, only made it to the final boss once. It wasn't even on stream, so I'm not making routine runs at the final boss in this game, or any roguelike for that matter. Oh my god. Oh, okay, I'm like, somebody just passed me in 4th place, but that's because they just lapped, I lapped them, rather. Ouch, that hurt. Was that the end of the race? I'm guessing it was. And we got 1st place. Somehow, you can tell I'm like really invested in this. I don't even know what's happening half the time. Alright, a little damage, that'll happen. Really did take a lot of damage, that will happen. I'll take the loadout opportunity here. Plus 60% damage. The last shot. Plus minus. Oh, that we super need at this point. Just because that's the biggest flaw is that, you know, I've got like no. With the railgun, I've got to hold the button for like an hour. So even if I can take 10% off of that, an hour becomes, what, 54 minutes? So it's still pretty long, but obviously I'm exaggerating. It couldn't really take an hour. The whole stream would be over. Well, guys, we fired one weapon today. You let him in the house, and you left him alone. Want to be learned, Squidward. Wow, did almost all of his health in like one shot. Now he's dead. He's also just being in the way a lot. Ooh, alright, that does help a little bit. Dead. I still have another shot? Oh, I do. I have another shot in the railgun here. Dead. Dead. I feel like I've wrecked the same guy like 3 times before I've even gotten to the front of the line here. Ooh, I missed. Okay, I see what the point of this is. I still don't like it, though. Especially in a game like this where you kind of have to be paying attention to, like, everything at once. It's a little demanding to expect you to be able to aim that targeting reticle as you go. But that is the way of Jimmy Neutron. That was good, though. When you do get it, it is satisfying. But good luck getting it. All I can say. There's an enforcer right there. Ow. I'm not even really worried about hitting the enforcers with the weapon. Like, yeah, you can do it, but one thing, I can just do that if I really care about knocking the enforcers off, but I'm more about just staying in. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, that didn't do that. I thought that was going to do more damage than that. I got hit by something pretty, like, right on. It did, like, maybe 10% damage. We're also only in the first area, so your mileage may literally or figuratively vary. Woo! Oh, that was fun. Oh, that was not as much fun, though. That was not what I wanted. The fact that I'm even having this much trouble in the early races just has me thinking that this car is not going to be, like, a great option going forward. I could be wrong, but I might not. But I could be. Dead. That said, what it lacks in other stats, it makes up for just by being kind of a beast in every other region. I mean, like, it just wasted that car by tapping it. So, I mean, that should tell you how much armor we're looking at here. Quite a bit. Quite a bit of armor. No, I don't know about the Hamster. That's a pretty good car. This is the Warhog, which, yes, is supposed to be a play on words on Warthog. But it's the Warhog. You could also call a motorcycle a hog. Maybe that's what they were going for here. I don't know. Got our health back up all the way, so despite our best odds to kind of do crappy, we actually ended up doing pretty well, I'd say. Now we're going to head to a weapon upgrade area here, or a workshop area, I should say. Micro boost. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Oh, that's why it's a 2,000 pointer, though. Yeah, we're going to have to do that, though. Yeah, I don't care. So now we gotta try weapons. I want to see if I have anything I could replace. Everything's too expensive. I would have totally replaced my weapon with anything from that list, but looks like we're going in here. Oh, we have to outrun Jet-Ass. Oh, jeez. With this car, that's gonna suck. That's a hard race, even with a good car. If it was just a straight-up fight, I would say I would take my car. Because this Warhog, if nothing else, has got some power to it, but this is literally a speed mission, and I'm in a very lousy car for it. I don't like my odds, but hey, what we gotta do. I did this same boss in my last run as well, the first level finale. Okay, I see now. So you can fire the weapon sooner, but you're likely gonna miss. You have to do like the targeting thing it wants you to do. Oh, okay, I do see that micro boost though. That is a really cool trait, especially for a fight like this, which isn't even really a fight. It's literally a race. Now you can damage the boss. It doesn't really seem to do a lot, but that is an option. Let's see what happens right now. See, unfortunately, if my goal is to win this race, that's not going to happen. Now this is a 2-lap race. He's already way ahead of me though. I'm going to need some help here. Someone's going to have to. He's going to have to wreck or something to give me some time to catch up. Because as of right now, I don't see a lot helping. Bad. I mean, if anything, at least we can say we get like the micro boost or whatever, right? Oh, great, the bats. Like, I didn't have enough stuff to slow me down. I got the bats latching onto my car now. As will tend to happen in this game. Waste disposal management? That's actually a reward? Alright. I'll take it. We're gonna need it. Okay, I like the little micro boost. That does help. This does not, though. This is a waste of time. This car is so slow. It's even slow at falling. Like, come on. What are we doing here? Not much. The boss, like, literally, I feel like he slowed down just to kind of help me out. It still didn't do a whole lot. Like, the boss is toying with me at this point, right? You'd have to believe. Oh, that was a miss. Oh, that would have been nice if I could have hit him there. That wasn't even really what I was going for, but I would absolutely take it. If it would have worked, I would have taken it. This is going to come down to the wire. I don't think I win it, but hey, got a little more race to go here. Ooh, get the boost. Oh my god, I just boosted myself the wrong way. This is not looking good. Still, what, lap 1? It's a long course. Dude, it's so slow, though. This car is so dang slow. Like, it's like when it's boosting, it feels like it's going normal speed for any other car. That's how slow this feels. Pretty slow. Oof, that was not very good either. I'll have to see what nonsense toaster posted after this. I mean, this car has been ahead of me like the whole race. I'm not even sure. This car ahead of me really should have won the race a long time ago. But it didn't, so here we go. Lap 2. We're still within range, somehow. The game really wants you to, like, feel like you're in the race even when you're really not. Oh, somehow I missed that. Alright, that was fun, I guess. It's like I'm just trying to get in front of them and stay in front of them, really. That's all you can do. Oof. Oh man, it was nothing doing there. But I'm not giving any Ooga Boogas. I don't even know what that means. But in that episode of Buzz Lightyear where they can always sit talking to Ooga Boogas. That was an episode. Or Ooga Booga right now. Not much. I've already said I will not be giving out extra ones. I'm going to be giving out the ones I usually give out, which is already not many to begin with, so really, what are we doing here? Not a lot. We got made of Ooga Boogas over here? I made of that. I don't even know what we're talking about. Oh my god. What in the world, man? I'm so trash at this right now. What trash I am. Holy crap. This car is so slow. Like, I'm not even, like, kidding anymore. Like, this is just pathetic. Like, can I just get a normal car and just have it go, like, be a little less powerful? Like, I'll take that. That's fine. I don't need something that can go so slow that it basically can get outrun by a snail. It's not going to help anybody. Alright, finally hit it with the weapon. A lot of good that did. somehow took advantage of the boss there. Lead. Oof. Dude, this is ridiculous. Oh my god, it's still ridiculous. Okay, that was kind of fun. It's still ridiculous. I'm like, dude, you can give me like any boost right now. Anything. Oh my god, he's taking the lead. Man, I shouldn't be surprised, but it's kind of sad that I've not really raced that badly, but... now I'm ahead somehow. I don't even know where he is. He's on another track. Oh, no, that's not him. That's the enforcer guy. He's dead. Oof, that was not ideal. Thing is, it's such a long race now. It's like I kind of just want to win this. I've had to endure it the whole time anyway. May as well just finish it. Finish what I started. We actually, it looks like we're going to win it, but I don't want to count anything just yet. We actually won it somehow. I mean, it's like on one hand, obviously we're trying to win. I like that we won, but now it's like, oh, I got to do like another round or so with this car. This car kind of sucks, but I'm doing the best I can with it. Watch me win the whole thing. I mean, that would not surprise me. It's like you can win with a car you hate, or you can lose with a car you like. I'd probably still pick to win lose with the car I hate, but hey, that's the way it goes. That's why it's a roguelite. It's all about options and how you make them. Also seems like this car will be hard to wreck, but if I do lose with this car, it'll be because of a time limit or something, I'm sure. Alright, we got a repair spot right here. And we're going to go ahead and take the golden ticket. So at least we'll have one of those for the next race or whatever. We got Main Street instead of Main Street, or Sawmill Showdown. I'm going to go Sawmill Showdown right now. See how that goes also right now. Be nice to get another weapon. I don't know how much that would really improve my fortunes, but right now we're in 9th place, so we're not going to prove anything until we get out of that. More right now. Here we go. Whoa! Alright. Isn't even worth it. We're already in last place, so I'm really not going to be able to improve it much. Wow. Yeah. Hey, yo! Got a couple boosts in the tank right now. Holy shite, though. Does this car go slow? Alright, we got a wreck. That's good. That car should be dead. Does that say Valhalla instead of Valhalla? Valhalla. See the reference there. It's not the best reference, but it gets the job done. Watch out, cars. Wreck. Happening right now. Not a lot, that's what's happening. Oh boy. A lot of those. Alright. Boost is ready at least. Alright, we're in 3rd place for now. Beating enemies right now. Ooh, somebody tried to hit me with a missile. Big miss. Called a missile for nothing. They should call it a hittle if it hits. Ooh. Oh! Oh! Can I shoot while sideways? I can, but it's not going to do much. I love how I actually survived that. I ended up boosting back onto my wheels. It wasn't impressive, but it got the job done. How I would describe this car for the most part is that it's not impressive, but it just barely gets the job done. Which it does, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because the fact that it does anything is why I have to keep driving this whole thing. Dude, the drift is so bad, if you can even call it that. It's bad. How bad is it? It's real bad, man. Oh, nice shot. Alright, that's the emote I was talking about. Yeah, the one that, like, glows like that. That was pretty cool. Shot there. We're just barely threatening for 3rd place here. Alright, Bobby Burger Bonanza. You never know. happen this summer? I think it does. Oh, this summer, I already told you in the thing there where it would be. Oh my god. What is happening? Alright, not that. Ooh, alright, that did some damage, but only to the Enforcer. We're still in 4th place here, so we're not looking so good. Ooh, whoa, whoa, oh, respawn. Yeah, pretty quiet chat here outside of Toaster after the first, oh shoot, somebody already finished. You're gonna need to try and get stuff taken care of here. Did we get it? I think we got it. Yeah, 2nd place, we'll do it. I'll still be in this race. I'll get me right back in the race, right? Maybe. Alright, so we got that taken care of. Went down to 80%, which isn't bad if we're taking all those hits, right? Not too bad to only be at 80%. See how the rest of it goes right now. Alright, so let's see what we can do for the loadout. We can upgrade that loadout at all. Plus 10%, plus 15%. It's actually not a bad trade-off. Ooh, I like that, though. We might have to add the Trinity. We did right now. Alright, so we got 2 different races to do. The Warehouse or Skyline Highway. I'll take Skyline Highway. I feel like we've done that before, but I don't know. It's not the Warehouse. I'm kind of tired of the... I don't mean they're all mangy indoor tracks, but I'm tired of the mangy indoor tracks is what I was trying to say. Some of them are just mangier than others. Alright, the Police of Time. Alright, that's kind of a somewhat creative one. Of course, Harry Squatter is the main creative principle of that title. The fact that you changed Harry Potter's name to Harry Squatter, that's what I'm guessing that's what's supposed to pull me in. The rest of it is different, but not necessarily all that creative objectively. But, yeah, you tried. We like that. We like effort here on the channel. Damn, alright, I like that. The way that boost pushes you forward there, that's pretty good. Ooh, alright, got him wrecked. Very nice. Didn't really do much for me in the standings, still in 4th place. Alright, got that. Okay, still stuck. That's not good. Still on the roof. Alright, let's go ahead and respawn. What's else I can do? Respawn right now. Oh, alright, that sucked. Dead. Double kill. Triple kill. I'll try and get that guy too. Ah. Oh! Side bash wreck. Oh, then I hit myself there, but that's alright. Ciao. Yeah, I had a feeling he was going to blow up there. Just seemed like the thing to do at this point. And indeed it was. Indeed it was. Oh, shit. Alright. Flying through that, didn't we? Ouch. Ouch. Not what I wanted. Okay. Final lap. Still, I'm in 3rd place. So still make some damage, do some damage from that. Dead. Go. Some of these, like, tight turns are just not that good in this car. I mean, a lot of these turns are not good in this car, but especially these. These in particular are very egregious. In case you can't tell. Nice shot. Ooh, I don't know what I did there, but it was fun to do it. Another wreck, I'll take it. Another one, I'll take that. Double kill. Got a couple boosts saved up. Gonna want to use them with how slow this car is. We are using them right now. Okay, we're gonna want to use that as well. We did. Ouch, right into the wall! That's gonna need a reboot, or whatever they call it, respawn. Something with re in the word. Nice shot. This is the last lap, too, so we gotta be careful here. I hate when that happens. God, I hate when that happens. 4th place here. Not a lot of time left. Third place. Barely held on. Oh, no, 2nd place. All right, I don't know how we even got to 2nd. But either way, we would have stayed in the race. Despite not having a mushroom there, which would have kept me right in the race. If I had a mushroom, which I didn't, so. Whew. Somehow I actually gained 6% health. I started that race with 80%, ended it with 86%, so that's something to, I guess, moderately celebrate. Not really, but a little bit. Alright, so what do we got here? We got the takeoff death race. We also have a scavenger hunt. Not super into those. We're just going to go ahead and jump in here. See what can happen right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. The last couple races have been very tight, so I don't know how much longer I'm going to have with this car. The Warhog. Sonic the Warhog. No, I'm not saying we're Warhog. Oh, it's different, right? Nice shot. Alright, get some damage there. Ooh, alright. Alright, whatever that was, we hit it. Dead. Also dead. Heyo. Okay, we got the boost going on here. Got more boost. Oh man, just rolled right through that. I don't know what's happening right now. The car's going crazy. Very ridiculous. And another boost. And now we are in 7th place somehow. So, what you wish for, I guess. Would be the answer to that. Alright, we hit that enforcer at least. I don't know what I was aiming for, but... Dead. Woo! Say, oh no! Oh, that backfired big time, didn't it? I've turned into a big time villain, didn't I, Doctor? 8th place now. Boy. Ooh, out of it. Alright, so now we're back in 1st place. Go figure in this game. Alright. Just lap 2. Back in 1st place, that's the good news. Killed that guy, that's also good news. Killed him some more. I don't know how we can kill him twice, but we did. Alright, hold on. Shot. Another one waiting. Another one waiting. Woo! I enjoyed that. More than I had any business enjoying. I got 3 boosts right now. It's the most you can have, but as far as I know. Maybe not. Maybe you can have more. I don't know. Find out momentarily. Please. Oh, I missed. Alright, that emote again. I feel like this chat has been more emotes than words. So at one point we were using words, and that was pretty fun. I like when words get used. I'm not like super picky about how people communicate with me, but usually I prefer it to be with words. If I can control it anyway. I missed that one. Hey, yo! Alright, that was a strong race, actually. That was not an easy one. But we got 1st place, despite all odds being against us there. I didn't think it was that funny, but I appreciate the support. Ooh, those things snapping their fingers. Alright. I think they are just snapping fingers, right? They're just fingers snapping or whatever. I don't know. More fingers snapping right now. Alright, so definitely take that. Ooh, look at that. That can also improve your whatever. Repair plus 3.5% on boost? Oh, that is ridiculous. We can actually afford both of them. I'm going to absolutely try to. Oh, but boost therapy replaces it. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Is that the only way? That is the only way. That sucks. Alright, we're just going to take the one we got then. But now we have to do a timed race or a survival race, which is kind of just but we have to try it right now. See if we can get it also right now. Might not. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Survive for 2 laps. Exactly what we're gonna do. We really are. We're gonna need some boost, but it can be done. Alright, move them up pretty good there. Watch out. Oh, they're like all gonna explode too, aren't they? They really are. Get that boost going now. Oof. We're boosting for the rest of our lives. There is a lot of boosting to be done too. There is a decent amount of it. Can't deny that. Watch out! No! That kind of got us back in the race. It wasn't a mushroom though. Oh, we still have the enforcer. I was gonna say I didn't think there were other cars in this race, but no, that's an enforcer, and that is another car. It's gonna make things a little more difficult for us. We didn't, it wasn't difficult enough. We needed more difficulty. We got it right now. Watch out. Watch out. It's still just lap 1, by the way. Ouch. How much time do we have? 2.5 minutes? I don't know how much time we started with. That was just a dreadful waste of time there. It really was. How much time we wasted there? Way too much. Way too much. Dead. Ouch. Alright, whatever that was. Oh. Oof. Shot on them at least. Alright. Oh, drove right into that. Took it big time. Okay, the racing's not so much the important part, but we still do have a time limit, so we gotta be somewhat expedient here. That's an expedient. That's a word I use super often. When I do, look out. Alright. Whoa! Man, I couldn't even see what was happening there. That was pretty insane, huh? Alright. Ooh, that was devastating. In its own crazy sort of way. Watch out. Okay. Alright, we shot that thing. Get shot. Watch out. Ouch. Whoa, boy. How much time do we have? We have less than a minute. That actually kind of slowed me down, but that's not the worst thing. Because right now I'm in a situation where I definitely I don't need this to happen. Alright, just hit the respawn button. Literally don't have time for this. I mean, everybody's on our case right now. Everybody's just taking a piece of this action. Breaking off a piece of this Kit Kat bar, as one might say. Here we go. Watch out. Right, looks like we're going to make it. And we did. Survived. It was not pretty, as I keep saying. Definitely not pretty, especially with this car. But it is what it is, right? Was it worth it for the credits? You could argue not, but we got what we got. We're snapping it up right now. Here we go. Hey, yo. Carmageddon road shift right now. So yeah, Poor Man, I feel like I just did Takeoff, so let's not do Takeoff again. Let's do Poor Man Speedway. This is where the poor men race, and I am not very wealthy, so that makes sense that I would race here. More racing right now. Press X to start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, you guessed it. Go. Back to the old racing format now here at the junkyard, or something called the Poor Man's Racetrack. I guess I can see why they call it that. Imagine your income would not have to be especially high to afford a race here. That's my guess. I'm sure you all have your own theories. Nice shot. Okay, still Not really what I wanted, but another couple of opponents there. All right, they're powering through. We got 3 laps on this one, though. That's good. Ooh, good shot, but not enough to get a kill, but still was a good shot nonetheless. Ooh, missiles. Missiles. I see something about... Oh, God, that's a politics question. Yeah, I don't know what people have against the Sacramento Kings. I think they're a pretty good NBA team, but I don't know why they would protest the NBA Sacramento Kings. But hey, some people don't like every team in the NBA. I personally never liked the Miami Heat, but hey, it happens. Won't right now. Ooh, that's going to leave a mark. Ooh, how did I miss? Dead. Ouch. Whoa, somebody just did that's a lot of damage to me right there, and I don't know what it was, but it looked very deadly. It probably was. Well, it's true. I don't know. The Sacramento Kings are a decent team, but, I mean, I don't know. I guess I could see some people not liking them. What, because of DeMarcus Cousins when he used to play for him? I don't know. All these politics, who knows? Some teams and other teams. The Kings had a good season last year. This year they're not. They're back to their usual mediocre selves, but... Whoa, okay, that was kind of stupid. Oh! Oofa! Second place. Third place. Fourth place. That's not good. Fifth place! That's really not good. Ooh, missed. Oh, that's not good. Ah. Uh-oh. Whoa! Oh, shit! Did I just get beaten at the, like, the last second? Oh, my God. I really thought I lost there. Thoughts on onion toast? I didn't even know that was a thing, but I guess we're talking about onion toast. It might be good. I have to try it. Holy shit. I was like a split second away from losing that. I held on to third by, like, such a short margin. My lord, that was... Woo! Sigh of relief, I guess, but not going to get any easier from here on out. That's my thought on that, but anyways. What can we get? I'll probably get some good stuff for 6,000, but... 2 shots per guns game, plus 10 every time you buy a weapon. While the gaunt weapon is not firing, so I actually don't really like any of these. Oh, this is the restock. That's every shot. With another boost kit, 60% boost power. I was going to say, we're going to need that, because otherwise this thing ain't going to do anything. I'm going to do that as well. Oh, that gets rid of my... Alright, I guess I can't do it. That's what I don't get. It's like some of these things are just sort of like... Can we get a different weapon, please? Let's get a different weapon. Let's get the freaking missile launcher. What else do we have? Now, let's get the missile launcher. I don't need to know what else we have. That is fine. Alright, here we go. I think I still have my golden ticket, but... I mean, again, this is going to be a... this is going to be a wreck one. So actually, yeah, the golden ticket will help here. See how far I get. It'd be really funny if I made it to World 3 with this freaking... What I consider a very lousy car, but hey, it's working, so I can't complain too much. Could, but could be a point. Yeah, pretty good weapon to start that with. So my health was not the best, but at the same time, like I just was trying to make this thing happen. That side dash there. Okay. Got the weapon I wanted, which was the missile launcher. Missed though, which is not what I wanted. Hey, yo! Ooh, oh! I really wanted to do more than that. Ouch. Watch out. Oof-ah. Very nerve-wracking. Ouch. Ouch. Do I have any more? I do have plenty of weapons. Well, not plenty, but I've got my ammo full up here. Nice shot on the boss. Didn't even get that far. Let me do another one. Nice shot on the boss. Didn't even get that far. It's like the side bash would do so much damage here. I just have to land it. It's kind of the hardest part. Alright, we got a good shot on the boss there. Now we're just literally acting like snow in the storm there against them. Not a lot to get excited about there. Oh! Nice shot on the boss. Let's see if we can do it again. Ouch. Decent shot on the boss. We'll see if we can maybe... Alright, well, I did something there. Nice shot on the boss. See if we can do it again. Ouch. No shot on the boss. Not going to do it again. So we need to respawn here. Damn it! So about that respawn. Can I get a better one, please? Not to get a better one anytime soon. Damn it. Just you wait till I eventually hit my top speed in like an hour from now. You'll be really sorry you messed with me, maybe. Probably not. Hit a henchman. That's something, right? Oh, that's nice. No. Hey. Shot. Alright, we're starting to get that boss kind of down a little bit. Ouch. Getting our own health down more, though. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. That last hit did a lot to the boss, so I'm enjoying that quite a bit. Oh, shit. Okay, alright. We hit the golden ticket. Honestly, I thought I was going to wreck him. He's almost dead. Like, the boss himself is almost dead, so we gotta just take care of business here. It could have been. It wasn't. Dead. Right? Or is that me? I was going to say, like, I couldn't really tell. There was a lot going on in that tunnel, but all I know is one of us came out of the tunnel alive, and the other one is the boss. So we'll take that for what it's worth. Hey, yo. Alright. Extra loadout slots could have helped us a couple turns ago, but no time like the present, right? See how that goes momentarily. So we continue with 59% health heading into the last area where, you know, the final boss could await depending on what happens. We'll find out what happens right now. Okay. Let's do a... I don't know. We'll do a temporary repair, small repair. And then we'll get a golden ticket, which of course will take us out of range to buy anything else, but at least we got that golden ticket going for us. We got Race Night, we got Shipwreck Ring. We'll do that right now. So this is the third area. It's going to be a little longer. There's going to be more opponents. Probably don't see the final boss. Maybe we do. Maybe we don't. We'll find out either way right now. Hey, yo. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Ooh, nice shot on that one. Not so nice shot there, unless I was trying to KO myself, which I don't think I was. We got a lot more opponents. It's a decent length race here. This is a long course. No. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, I guess everyone's gonna pass me right now. Holy shit. Someone's gotta get hit by that, right? Or is it too far out of range? Oh, nice shot. Man, slamming these enemies right now. Getting something of a comeback here to get into second place. Whoa, ouch. Okay, we'll boost. Still in second. That's all right. No, that's not all right. Oof. Man, it's getting tight. Oh, that missile's going to hit, like, nowhere. It's going to hit way in the background. I actually saw where it hit, too. We got a side bash wreck there. We got to do some stuff here. Scraping the walls, because this car has, like, some of the worst handling, and this game's not known for its handling already. But to its credit, most of this game's courses are designed for that. Ever get a smash with it? Yeah, I was talking about this last night, too, and I don't know how great a Smash Bros. Movie would be. I feel like everybody wants it because it's like this epic. It's basically like the Nintendo's version of the Avengers. Like, you know, all of the Nintendo heroes. Like, the Nintendo heroes haven't even had a movie yet. Like, you know, Mario's had a movie, Zelda's getting a movie. Like, Star Fox is going to be in this movie for we don't even know how long. Like, so you really want to just throw all these characters together that, yes, we know them, but it's like, I don't know, like, not. Just, again, I don't know. Like, the whole joke of Smash Brothers is that a lot of the characters don't make any sense being there. Like, Game & Watch and, like, some of the other characters. Like, so why would we want to watch a whole movie of, you know, the well-known characters? Sure, you could think of a story for them, but, like, it'd be like Subspace Emissary, which actually did have a good story, but that campaign's also, like, 10 hours long. Like, you can't fit that all into, like, an hour-and-a-half movie. Or even a 2-hour movie, you know? Like, they'd have to either make it a long movie or it would have to be, like, a shorter movie with a lot of fighting in it, but then, as you said, there's no plot, and it's like, well, that's kind of what Smash Brothers is. The one time they try to plot in Smash Brothers, I mean, yeah, I like the Subspace Emissary, but it's not exactly considered a beloved thing. Oh, man, that was close. Third place. Oh, second place. I'm actually pleasantly surprised by that, but all right. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I think we might get a Smash Bros. Movie, but I don't think it's as, like, immediate as everyone thinks. Like, I don't think that's next on the list. I think we're going to get the Zelda movie. We might get another Nintendo movie in the future, but, like, I think it'd be, like, maybe 2030 or something at the earliest. We see, like, a Smash movie or anything revolving around it, but, I mean, we could see. I've been wrong before. Alright. Plus 10 seconds of lock-on immunity after a... That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, alright, I'll take that. But I think the only reason we get a Smash movie at all, because I think eventually we do, the only reason I think we get it is because of the hype. I don't even think Nintendo necessarily wants to make one, but I think they would almost be kind of silly not to, just because the second Mario movie is going to do well. The Zelda movie will probably do well financially. I don't know if it'll be a good movie or not, but I'm sure they'll make money on it. So, like, at a certain point, you know, Nintendo, as much as I clown on them, they do care about their fans. They will eventually be like, okay, they want a Smash movie, it'll probably do well, but I don't think they really want to make one, if I'm being honest. I could be wrong. Maybe they have something planned, but I don't feel like they do. I don't think Smash Brothers was ever supposed to have a story. Yeah, Star Fox I could see having a story. Now, if they did make it, the only thing I would caution is if they did make a Star Fox movie, I hope it doesn't become like Lightyear, like, you know, some other kids' movies based on, like, that kind of franchise where it's like the story's kind of open, you don't really know what the story would be, so then you get just anybody writing it. Like, they'd have to really get, like, somebody who's passionate about Star Fox to write that movie and to come up with something that's actually, like, fun to watch and not just like, oh, you know, here's some jokes about Slippy or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, that movie could be really good, it could also be really bad. It could be like a takeoff on Star Wars or something. It could be like the Borderlands movie, which I heard wasn't very good. You know, there's a lot of directions they could go with that, and obviously we're going to see Star Fox, so he'll probably be in that, like, Mario-style animation, which could be good, but again, do we want a whole movie of that? I would just caution Star Fox fans on that, because it sounds good, but, I mean, you know, I'm a Sonic fan. I'm not going to say the Sonic movies have no problems, but, I mean, they could have been a lot worse, the Sonic movies. Like, any of these franchises could have just really gone down the tubes of movies, so I'm blessed to have had 3 pretty good movies for Sonic, and the 4th one coming out. Star Fox, again, I think could be successful too, but they would have to just, like, figure out what they want to do with it. Like, don't just slap Star Fox on the cover and make it like a generic, you know, shooting movie or whatever. But, again, it's not that I have no faith in Nintendo, it's that video game movies are actually fairly new to them, despite how long they've been in video games. Like, same with Sega, for that matter. Yeah, I mean, you know, the Mario movie did well in 2023. You know, everyone knows the train wreck that it was the original Mario movie in 1993. I mean, there's a reason why Nintendo didn't make a lot of, like, media. They had, like, that shitty Zelda show in the 90s, and they had, like, the Donkey Kong Country show. They really don't do TV and movies, Nintendo, generally. I'm actually surprised they're doing a Zelda movie. That seems very ambitious. I'm not enough of a Zelda fan to know if they'll mess it up or not, but I know a little bit about Star Fox, and I know there is a little bit of a story there. So I think it could be good, but again, I don't know. It's not like Mario where you can kind of get away with a lesser story, and I thought the story was good for Mario movie, but you can almost get away with it because they just put so much Mario music and references in there. Like, Star Fox has a following for sure, but you can't just make the whole movie Star Fox 64 the movie and just have people be happy with that. Like, you would have to have a little bit more. Especially for Star Fox, which, yeah, I know it, you know it. I don't think it's as well known of a Nintendo franchise as some people think. I think it is known, but unless you were really somebody who grew up on Star Fox 64, which I was, but, like, you know, not everybody was. I don't think it has the appeal of, like, a Zelda or Mario, but I think it could do well. I think they're actually picking the perfect spot to kind of debut him here. Kids will probably like him. I'm sure the character will be decent for the time he's on screen, which we don't even know. We don't know if he's going to be a big character or not, but for whatever time he's on screen, everyone will go nuts. It'll be a nice little reception. But if they want to shift their attention to an actual full-on movie for Star Fox, again, I think they need to really kind of do their homework. And I'm saying that as somebody who's not even a big Star Fox fan. Like, I'm just kind of trying to be down the middle, whatever the word is, analytical about it. I think they'd have to, like, do more than just put Star Fox in a movie and just have people go nuts. I mean, it would be a hit with the Star Fox fans, but if they want it to be a hit overall, they need to do a little bit more. Someone a really big Star Fox is a bit of a lower, a lot of story in it. I think they could have. Oh yeah, no, I agree with that. I do think, you know, I say they have no advantage or no, you know, they could, you know, load some action in there, I'm sure. Like, that's always an easy thing. People like space battles and all that. So even if you don't know what Star Fox is, you would enjoy that. Like, everybody would enjoy a 3D movie with that Mario aesthetic, but more of a sci-fi theme would be cool. What we got up next? Storm Drain. Really? 2 of these are the Storm Drain? Alright. Alright, I guess we're going to this one. Yeah, I mean, almost any Nintendo franchise could be a movie if they tried. Like, all their franchises have, like, marketability and plot potential and all that good stuff, but, you know, I don't know. I would just wait till we get a new game. People are talking about a new Star Fox game. I mean, as much as, again, they don't even make a game with Star Fox. They're going to make a movie before they make a game. Like, at least they knew how to make Star Fox games at one time. You could have to approach it differently. I mean, they made so many Mario movies before they made Mario games before they made another movie. It's not like they just been cranking out Mario movies since the 90s. Like, they made one in the 90s and it was terrible. They made one more recently that was really good. So, they're making another one, so. But, I mean, Mario's, what, like 40 years old and he's got 3 movies now? Star Fox is also a pretty old character. I think the first game was like 92 or whatever, so. Yeah, I mean, Star Fox has been in the Nintendo back catalog for a while, but look at how long it took other franchises to get a movie. Zelda was like an originals. Original Zelda goes back to 1987. Was it 86? I don't know. But my point is, Nintendo's got a lot of franchises, and they don't even make games of them in some cases, so I would start there. I would start with making a good Star Fox game again, maybe come up with a story for that game and see how it translates to a movie. I don't know. Maybe they're related. Maybe people said there's going to be a new Star Fox game. Maybe it's going to be based on the Star Fox movie that they haven't announced yet, and that's why we're, you know, not hearing about it yet. Maybe they'll announce the Star Fox movie after Mario, and then they'll announce the Star Fox movie game. I'm getting confused. They'll announce the Star Fox game based on the movie after that. I don't know. And again, they don't do that. Like, I'm actually surprised and kind of pleasantly so that Sega never tried to make a Sonic movie game. Like, they didn't make a Sonic game that was based on the first couple Sonic movies. I don't know. I think it would have been kind of bad, to be honest. Like, imagine a Sonic game where you're doing, like, the boost gameplay, but it's on the highway with, like, Donut Lord and, like, Robotnik's tank chasing you. Like, yeah, it'd be kind of funny, but I don't think it'd be a very good game. I was actually surprised they didn't do that. I was like, are they going to have, like, a movie game? Because this is Sega we're talking about. They love re-releasing their own stuff, and they'll just make a game out of it. But then I remembered it's Sega, and, there is one thing they can't do that fast, and it's make new games. So they would have had to have 3 Sonic movie games out in the last 4 years, and that wasn't going to happen. Because that would mean 3 new Sonic games. Regardless of how good they are, they just don't make them. It's not even about them being good. It's Sega's catalog in the last 5 years has been majority remakes, a couple new games. Some of those games were even good from what I understand. Like, not just the Sonic ones, but like the new Yakuza was supposed to be good. I did like the new Shinobi, as you know, part of mentioned. So, you know, I'm okay with Sega taking their time as long as the games are good. Which, again, is more reason why I'm glad we didn't get a bunch of Sonic movie games. Because I don't know how that would have turned out. I really don't. It's not unthinkable. I mean, they released, like, a movie skin of Sonic in Sonic Colors, so you kind of saw how he would have looked. There's also a couple movie touches in Sonic Frontiers, sort of. I think people are grasping for straws sometimes. They're like, oh, they put, like, Sonic's flashy blue quills from the movie in the game. They're going to make a Sonic movie game. Like, not really. I think they just kind of did that to do it. I don't know that one's tied to the other. I don't think the movie universe really corresponds. Actually, that's not true. They did do a level. They did a level in Shadow Generations of from the movie, from Sonic Movie 3. Like, the Tokyo level is supposed to be based on Sonic Movie 3. So I shouldn't say that. They have tried it. It was, granted, it still looked kind of like Shadow. It didn't feel that much different, but that was supposed to be like a movie tie-in. And it wasn't bad. I mean, it was basically just a Sonic Generations level that looked like the movie. So it can be done. The question is, should it be done? I don't know. I don't think so. I like the movies for what they are, but I think the movie studio and the game studio should stay separate. They probably will, based on what we've seen. Really, Sonic has so many, like... Sonic has so many, what's the word, like, versions. You know, there's the comic version, the movie version. He's had a bunch of TV shows, including, like, Sonic Prime back on Netflix a few years ago. There's been more than one comic Sonic. The RG1, IDW spin-offs. And the thing is, Sega tries to acknowledge them all, and it just makes it more confusing. Like, they have IDW comic characters in Sonic Cross Worlds. They have references in Sonic Frontiers to, like, Tangle or whatever. It's like, I get what they're doing, but it's like, you kind of got to pick something. It's like, even the Sonic Adventure Sonic doesn't feel like he's part of the same continuity anymore. And yet, every game they try to tie them all together. I'm like, I've not felt like a sequel to Sonic Adventure since, like, 2006. Like, we're not in the same continuity anymore, and that's okay. But don't keep, like, being like, oh, remember that when this happened in the comic? It's like, so did it happen or not? Like, and I get it. Like, a lot of franchises have that. Like, you don't see a lot of Mario comic references in the games, but, you know, it's just how it is. It's just unique with Sonic, because I feel like Sonic has, like, entire TV series and cartoons to him, not just a few random things. The Shadow level felt... Yeah, the Shadow level was short, but, I mean, it's also one level in a game that was kind of short. It was still a good level, but... it didn't feel like a movie game at all. But that's fine, to be honest. That's why I have to see the movie. Not everything needs a movie game, although I kind of miss movie games for some things. They don't make movies based on video games anymore, as far as I can remember. Once in a great while. It used to be every single thing would get a movie game, whether it was good or not. You know, Terminator, movie game. You know, Ghostbusters, movie game. Who Framed Roger Rabbit, believe it or not, has a movie game. But what's funny is there are not a lot of video games based on video game movies. Like the Mortal Kombat movies, you know, don't have video games. They're just separate movies. And the games, of course, what the hell? I don't know what I'm doing here, but somehow I'm still surviving this race. In fact, I'm in first place. Okay, that's not good. Say, this might not be good. Oh, that's not good. Damn! Wait, did I get wrecked or did I just, like, lose the race? For some reason I thought the race was over there. I have no idea how I'm still in this race. Dude, this is insane. Grab that, grab that, grab that. Oh my god, dude. The finish line's over there. We gotta get this, we gotta get this, we gotta get this. Holy shit, we finished in first. I don't even, like, that might be... I don't know, that was just a very clutch race. I don't know what's gonna happen after this, but that was kind of something we needed there. That was cool. Woo! That was tight. That was... Again, we don't know... You know, I'm getting toward the end of the game either way, whether I die or I make it to the end. There's only probably 4 or 5 races left, so... If we do end up surviving, and there's still quite a bit to go here, survival race, and I got very little health, and I have no way to buy anything, so... This is kind of setting up to be a tragic ending here on the channel for this particular stream, but we'll see momentarily. Yeah, we've had a good time together. I say that as we're probably nearing the end here for today, but it's been a good time. Let's see if we can survive at least another race or two. Basically what we're down to is just try to survive one race at a time. I do not have a lot of health here, and we've already seen that these things take a lot of health. If they hit you, they do absolutely take a bunch of health. Okay, here we go. Hey, that was fun. So, gotta be careful on health. That's the problem here. I mean, yeah, it's great to just boost around all willy-nilly and hope for the best, but... Okay, here we go. watch the time on this. It drove right into that. Oof. Yeah, we are low on health. Try and get some more health. We did. Jeez. Insane. Just go the other way. Go the other way. Okay, we need some of that. We need some of the boost. We're on lap 2. Just got some more health. God damn, though. Fuck, go, 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 go. It's gonna suck, too, if we actually make it to the final boss, because if you lose the final boss, obviously you lose the game, but it's gonna be close. Oh shit, we're low on time, too. Alright, that's the end of it, though, right? Got it. So, actually, we're in slightly better shape. We survived. Wasn't pretty, but we survived it. Whew. Coming up on the final boss pretty soon. I don't know what this whole game entails. We got 36% health, which is not great. Whew. Right, we got another loadout. Another chance to upgrade it. We got 10,000 points, so on a boost. Power pack. Ooh, that is actually like a good trade-off. I'm gonna take it. 100% extra damage. Oh, I'm not gonna replace what I just got with that. We'll take that. Ooh, wow. All right. What would that replace though? Now, all right. So we're pretty good on that. So that's some potential healing going on there. We got the Wasteland or Thunder Park. I'm gonna take the Wasteland. It's a better course. It's more laps, but it's a shorter course. And other than that, just gotta try to survive here. We're heading toward the end of the game, one way or the other. See how it goes right now. 4 laps of madness right now. Now remember, every time I boost, I heal a little HP. That is gonna be huge. You're going down the pipe, down the stretch right there. I did lose one of the things. I lost the micro boost, but I'll take it. Right now, health is more important than our premium, you could say. Oh yeah, no, that is definitely worth it. So, anything else at this point? It's not like we can still get repair pickups. Those have not been disabled, so. Yeah, so we'll absolutely want to be doing that. We've got plenty of enemies to contend with here as well. Ouch, that was not very smart. Ouch, that was not very smart. See, I don't have any golden tickets left. A little health from those. Oh, nice shot. And the boost. And whatever that was. And getting hit in the face, that's not good. Try and do a quick respawn here and get us in here. The fact that I made it this far with this car, no matter what happens here, is actually sort of like miraculous. Like, I really should not have made it that far with this. This car kind of blows, basically what I'm trying to say, and I've been saying it the whole time. This car really fucking blows. So the fact that I'm even like within a few races of the final boss, whether or not we get there remains to be seen. That's pretty impressive because again, this is this car. Wreck. Oh, I didn't miss everybody on that. That was good. Alright, take that. Go. Somehow I missed that guy. Who's ready? Who's fused? come down to the wire either way, fortunately or unfortunately. Lap 3. Oh boy. Oh, that was terrible. Look at the garbage dump from Sonic Adventure when you go into the sewers and lose football level. This is what I'm feeling right now. Jeez, that guy blew some people up there. Got another boost. We're still on lap 3, so a lot of stuff can happen. Yeah, Yellow's right. You do only live once in a roguelike game, but it's not going to really matter if we go down here. But either way, it's got to come to an end sometime, and it might be coming to an end soon here. Let's see right now. Ooh, that missile. Oh, that missile did hit him. That was a nice missile, actually. You like that missile? I like that missile. Nice missile. Yeah, final lap. Ooh, alright. Keeping our health up pretty decently for the most part. Like that. More bullets and shit in it. Still liking it overall, I guess. Alright, that was a lot of health healed there. Get back in the race here. Better. Just ready again. Got the Enforcers going at it. We got everybody kind of getting their claws in there, aren't they? Boost ready again. Oh, nice shot. Kind of wiped them both out with that one. Boost ready again. An alright missile. Hey, yo. Kind of bailed me out a couple times when I needed it. Oh, that really got me hitting that guy. Whoa! That's me getting hit in the face, though. Alright, that's the end of the race right there. See if we can take care of it. We got it. That was a long race, too. It really was John's missile. Well, John's missile, of course, famously refers to the time that John jumped into a missile, which in itself is just funny to describe, but even funnier to have seen it in person. He did not give a fuck about missing that missile. He was right in it. Alright, we're doing it. I was just kind of kidding, but we might actually be able to beat this. We'll see. Momentarily. Oh, crap, a survival, though. We still got a few more to go. They really stretch this thing out. It's Gloomwood Survival. Don't see this one very often, by the way. But when you do, which we are seeing it, it is something to behold. That's for damn sure. Alright, here we go. Go. Okay, this is a survivals. Nobody's racing against me right now. It's just a ouch race against the clock. Oh, Cusco is poison. The poison meant specifically to kill Cusco? That poison? Yes, rock that poison. Ciao. Ouch. Okay, on a time mission like this, just focus on getting the job done. Not really too worried about style points or anything of that nature. Okay. Fast I can be here. In this car, you can't really be all that fast. So. Alright. Dead. What else showed up today? Yeah, I guess. We had a few people in the beginning, and then I think they just kind of... The thing is, I stream so much, it's kind of hard, you know, to get into every single one of them. I understand that, so... It's like, yeah, if I don't catch them today, I'll catch them tomorrow, or whatever. I stream quite a bit. It's been a busy month, though, overall, with March coming to an end soon. Definitely the busiest month of the year so far, but it's only been a few months in 2026. And, of course, we got Easter coming up, so a lot lot more streaming to come. We got Retromania 83 on Thursday at 1:01 p.m. So a lot of cool stuff happening overall. So can't complain about that. You know, you get a slow stream like this once in a while. You know, yesterday's stream was fun, but also not like packed with people. It happens. It was nice to see Big Mac yesterday for an extended amount of time. And Blue Turtle, who was also here today. Like, a lot of people did show up. They just showed up in the first 20 minutes and then didn't really do anything after that. But when they showed up, oh boy, did they make a difference. People I haven't seen a lot of is Zero and Chads. I've seen Big Mac a little bit more recently, and yeah, it's hard to keep track. Randy's been in a couple streams. He was here today as well. It's sometimes easy to forget Randy shows up for as many streams as he does because he's not here for long, but he does show up to a lot of them. What the hell? Say, I only need to, like, I haven't seen them in a while. What the hell is happening? Like, I just need to finish the race, dude. Like, yeah, there we go. I did not need to draw that out that long. Or at all, really. I have no idea why that got drawn out. Yeah, I haven't seen Zero Chads. Probably, I mean, I've seen them this year, probably like in February, but it's been a while. Alright, we're either going to beat this game or we're going to lose. Like, I know that's an obvious thing, but that's likely going to be one of those two things. Another race here. Poor Man Speedway. I feel like we've done this particular track like almost every time. But maybe it's just my imagination. The fact that I really don't like this car. The funny thing is this car might get me to the end of the game. The other problem is, though, the final boss is very long, and I will likely lose it again. There's no coming back from that. So that's all or nothing kind of ending to this thing. That'll be funny. What? Winning the game? I mean, we'll see. See if I do right now. The final boss is what it is. It's not like that frustrating, but it's just kind of weird in a game like this. We'll see it if we see it. Might not even see it, because if I lose this race, or if I don't finish top 3, then we're in some trouble anyway. Here we go. Whoa, well, that was a mistake. What the hell? It's supposed to be like a shortcut, but it really does not have the effect of a shortcut. Did not hit her. Oh, hi, Mark. Ooh, that would be nice. It's not meant to be. Okay, we're actually at full health right now. That is surprising to see at this point. Side dash wreck. Whoa. Ooh, alright. That's fine. What else we got? He's dead. Oh, that would have been nice. Shit. Not the end. Wow, alright. Just none of the cars in this game are all that fast, so I'm like sitting here going, oh, I'm so slow, but it's like everyone else is too, so it's not really like, you're not really noticing it because I'm still finishing second and third in a lot of these races, or even first sometimes. Yeah, I'm not the fastest racer here, but I'm also not the slowest. I'm definitely still in it. Win it. Boom, nice shot on that guy. Oh, he takes a lot of damage after the fact. Oh. Dead! I didn't have to kill him. Just been dead, my friends. Get him. Oh, wow, okay. That looked like a hit. Like a direct hit on me, but... Oh, that's a hit. Oh, that was kind of slick, though. Sometimes in this game, I can't tell if the physics are just, like, that buggy, or I'm doing, like, some cool stuff where, like, the car will flip over, but then still land on the right side eventually. Like, it's just kind of whatever. It'd be cooler if it was planned. I feel like a lot of times it's not planned. It's just, I kind of get lucky, like I said. Damn. Dead. I'm actually surprised I've only wrecked 3 enemies. Shot there. Last lap. Hey, yo. Whoa, nice shot. There's some ultimate moves there as well. Let's go. Hey, yo. Got it. It's got to be like maybe 2 races left, 1 race left before the final boss, but hey, still an impressive run, no matter how it ends. Alright, here we go. The main thing with the final boss, like any boss in this game, is it basically comes down to time. If you can't beat it in the time, then... Yep, we're going to final boss. Here we go. Is there any weapon right now, while I have the chance, that would actually be better than what I have? Damage would be up. Reload time is worse. I can do a machine gun. Get better damage and I'm up by more. I'm going to actually try that. I mean, it's the last area, so... Let's try that. I've also got... Let's see what the last loadout should be. Try it. I'm not going to do that. Again, a micro boost for the Fisher. I don't care about that as much. Boost power I could do. So, basically this is it. I'll try to restock just in case. No. Glass cannon. I better hear the Star Fox. Ooh, will we hear the music? Probably for like a little bit. I was gonna say, I don't know like how much of this is gonna take away from the Mario movie. Like, I mean, it's a Mario movie. So I don't know if they're gonna really like embellish on Star Fox. Then again, we did get a pretty generous like Donkey Kong offering in the first movie, so maybe that's just what they'll do. Is every Mario movie will have like another Nintendo franchise kind of like put in for a little bit, but I don't know how much they're really gonna invest in it. We'll see. Actually, that might be important for the boss. Damn. They all take boosts though. All right, screw it. Let's just go for it. Here it is, final boss. There's no way we beat this thing. The problem is, I've faced this boss before. I did it one time, it wasn't on stream. It's not a hard boss, it's just that it takes so long to damage it, and you only have, like, I think 4 or 5 minutes to do it. To beat him, and I'm pretty sure... I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe I just need the right weapons and the right thing to do it. But this is like a course that's only for the final boss. It's a pretty cool course, actually. It's a pretty cool moment. But again, if we don't beat this, then it doesn't matter. There's the boss. It's a giant fucking dragon. Like I said, it's a cool boss, but... Alright, you got 7 minutes to beat it. But, like, when you see how little damage your attacks do on it, you're gonna be like, how the hell do you beat this thing? You don't. Actually, that did more damage than I thought. Oh, but shit, he's got like 3 health bars. There's got to be a catch. I'm going to say, there's no way one shot does that much. Now, you can side slam him. You have to slam him, like, right where the glowing area is. And then he goes underground every time you're about to. This is going to be something here. It's going to be something right now. Like I said, I like Star Fox better than Donkey Kong, so I'm not really going to be upset if there's a lot of Star Fox in the movie. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I'm not really going to see Star Fox. I'm going to see Mario. It'd be like if, like, a Sonic movie had, like, Crazy Taxi in it. It'd be like, yeah, that's cool, but I'm not really going to see that. Like, I don't know. Like, Sonic just gets in a taxi, and it's like BD Joe's like, hey, let's go, and they start driving, like, recklessly or whatever. Like, yeah, it'd be cool. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have any ammo either. Shit! Alright, Anyway, I'm back. Have you talked about the Sonic movie from my last comment to now? Not really. I'm just a huge Star Fox fan, hoping I'll be eating good. Don't like my basically became a main character by Act 2. Yeah, like I said, if that happens, okay. Like, if that would be kind of funny, although it would also be kind of predictable. If it's like in the first movie they asked Donkey Kong for help, and then this movie they go, oh, we need somebody who knows about space to help us. And then the second half of the movie is just them working with Star Fox. That would be kind of like whatever, I guess. Again, nothing to do with Star Fox. Like, I like Star Fox, but that's not really what I'm going to see. They really should have just kept it a secret, and then anything they did would have been just, like, considered great. Like, they could have just had him in for 5 minutes and everyone would be great. Now we all expect him to be this big character. I mean, I do, but, yeah. Yeah, what's up, Turtle? Welcome back. Come back for the good part, have you? I don't even know where the boss is. I gotta find the final boss here. I gotta beat him. Maybe. Maybe not. I really don't know. Okay, I literally don't know where I'm supposed to be going here. I mean, kind of hard to lose a giant dragon. They really did, which makes me think, like, he's either going to be a bigger part of the movie than we think, or he's just, like, one of many surprises. Because if they would just give that away, like, what else is there? Alright, 64-bit processing, apparently. Yeah, that could be in the movie. I mean, I don't know. I feel like Yoshi, for whatever reason, I feel like Yoshi's not going to be a big part of the movie. Like, there's going to be a few Yoshi scenes, but I feel like they've really not hyped him up that much. And that was like the big tease at the end of the first movie was Yoshi. I feel like they'll just meet him early on and he'll be in like a few scenes and that might be it. They can't put everybody on screen for the whole movie. Captain Falcon shows. I mean, they could. And that's the thing, is they've kind of opened the floodgates, especially when you do a Galaxy movie where you go to all these different universes. They could easily throw in Star Fox, Samus, F-Zero. What is happening right now? Why can't I play this game? Like, where's my boss at? I don't have any feelings about Yoshi personally. I wish... No, I mean, I don't either, to be honest. I'm not saying, like, oh, they gotta put Yoshi in the movie more. I just feel like from what I'm seeing, and really how much can you use Yoshi anyways, the dinosaur makes some funny noises. So I feel like he's kind of be underrepresented in this movie, which is actually fine with me. I don't need him to be in the whole movie. In fact, I'm kind of glad if he isn't. I'd rather have Star Fox and Yoshi. Okay, finally the boss is attacking, which means the boss is back. That was such a waste of time, though. Like, why do they have to wait for that? Damn, alright. Well, they're doing some damage to me. I gotta respawn. What the fuck? Dude, I can't even see what I'm doing right now. Right, I'm doing more damage than I thought to him, but still not expecting a lot here. He's got like 3 health bars, it looks like. Or not. Oh, he just switches colors. He goes from like red to blue. Oh, nice shot! Damn, not nice there though. Damn! Still, I really do not care. I mean, she might be a side. I don't like. That's the other thing. Is it going to be just Star Fox? Are we going to have Slippy and like Falco and all the others? I mean, maybe. I can imagine. Maybe just a little bit. They had like Reiki Kong and all them in the Mario movie, the first one. I'm actually doing all right here. Time-wise, not great, but my guess is after you take care of this health bar, there's going to be a second one. Yep, there's another one. There's actually 2 other ones. Damn. Let's say respawn me at this point. Really? See, that's interesting, because I thought you wanted more Star Fox content, so I feel like they would want to do Slippy and sort of Peppy. Like, they'd want more... I mean, not much can they really do. I mean, I'm with you. I don't want a whole, like, division of Star Fox to be in the movie the whole time. God damn it. This is a problem. I could probably beat this boss, but it would just have to give me more time. I mean, I would like to see the actual Mario Galaxy video game appear in this movie at some point. Like, it seems like it's a lot of, like, side content. Not that, I mean, we've seen, what, Birdo, we've seen, like, the guy from Mario 2's in it. What's his name? Wart the Toad or whatever? Like, there's a bunch of random references. There's Mario Odyssey stuff, there's Sunshine stuff. I mean, this is not even spoilers. It's all in the trailers. I hope maybe we get something, like, more with the boos, like the ghosts. They weren't really in the first movie. At the same time, I mean, there was a lot in the first movie. They had Mario Kart sections, so... I mean, it probably is. That's what I've been saying the whole time, is that it's not going to be a Mario movie. It's going to be, like, everybody's movie. And if it's everybody's movie, is it anybody's movie? Okay, yeah, there's no way I beat this boss, because I still got to hit him, like, 2 more times. I'm going to have to kill 2 health bars of this thing, and I barely get to 1. And unfortunately, it takes like an hour to get to this point. It took me how long? At least an hour to get back to this point. I don't have any golden tickets. Even if I did, it wouldn't do a lot of good against this thing. That's great, but like I said, look at how little damage you do to this thing with one shot. And you gotta do it all again. Then he goes underground just to waste more time. This boss is such a time waster. Like, it's all it does. You're racing against procrastination, essentially. There is on the other side now. Okay. I mean, I'll just keep shooting it with stuff, but, you know, this isn't New London. Like, you can't just shoot all your problems away. I actually am doing alright against him, too, but like I said, I'm gonna die. There's 20 seconds left. I'm not gonna beat him. Like, they should give you extra time, and there should be a power for extra time. Clock or something, I don't know. I didn't make the fucking game. Nope, I'm fucked. London, I mean, that's not a joke. Oh, sorry, Dad, that was a joke. I was being humorous. They don't really shoot people in London. I mean, this is a fun fight, but like I said, I'm dead. Like, I was not gonna beat him. I was just not gonna beat him. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. So that's the end of the fight. That's the end of the run. That's the end of the stream. That's the end of our lives. But that was fun when it eventually happened. It was definitely fun, but I kind of knew that was what was going to happen. Once I get to the final boss, that's as far as I get. And then if you beat him, you obviously beat the game. I don't know if there's any content after they beat the game, probably, but still a really fun game to play. This is, of course, a roguelike game, Carmageddon Rogue Shift. And before we sign out here, I'm going to see what else I can buy. Probably quite a bit. I got 485 of those Bitcoins. Bitcoins. Okay, we can get some of these. Trigger a micro boost every time you wreck an opponent or with weapon fire. That's kind of cool. I mean, I enjoy this game. It's one of my favorite games of the new year. There haven't been too many of them, but... Ooh, I actually kind of like that. Artillery missiles, that's pretty cool. Oh, what was that? Loadout expansion. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, so we don't have a lot more we can buy. In fact, we can't buy anything. We're at 115. Stuff goes way up here. Using a side bash instantly reloads your weapon? Oh, that is sick. I don't know if that's a permanent upgrade or not. These are workshop unlocks. Increase against targets at long range if another zone kit is equipped. Extra boost canister. That's permanent. That's pretty cool. No, it is a fun game. It definitely is. And I'm glad you guys were here for it. If you like great games, you know, I'm always streaming them. Or what I'd consider great games. But I appreciate everybody watching today. Go ahead and vote on my X or my Twitter if you haven't already for next week's stream. It'll be Easter 2026. Hard to believe we're coming up on that great holiday, but we indeed are. But for right now, I wish everybody a great rest of your Sunday. Next Retromania is coming up this Thursday, April 2nd at 1:01 p.m. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned in theaters near you for the Mario Galaxy movie featuring Star Fox. And as always, stay chaotic. Blur out.
Chaos.